here, g'day champions, how's it going, and welcome back to this week's vendor reset, the greatest on the interweb. Righto champions, so it's weekly vendor reset time. Server maintenance is now done and dusted. Maintenance this week was to launch the start of title update 18.4. However, there's not a whole lot going on in the patch notes. The issue with determined and perfect determined being triggered by skills has apparently been fixed. Now, late last week, the devs informed the community that Season 2's launch would be postponed until early October. In doing so, they've extended the current season and they're recycling previous global events. The sucky thing is that they've moved our favourite global event, Golden Bullet, to start September 19th. The good news though, Golden Bullet will then run for 2 weeks. It's not much, but it's something. And that's the whole patch notes. The link's in the description. So now that the servers are up and running, that means you can keep farming, raiding, and doing your thing in the DZ. Firstly, welcome back to all you amazing subscribers, and if you are new to the channel and you're enjoying the content, you know what to do. Pull your finger out and give that sub button a click. And while you're there, engage with this video. A like, a share, a comment, it all helps with the magic and the wizardry of the YouTube algorithm. Doing all this stuff is going to help the channel and our amazing community grow. And don't forget to check me out on all my other socials, including Twitch, Discord, Facebook, the works. All the links are in the description. Righto champions, before the vendors, let's see what's cracking in Div 2 this week. Reanimated global event is back, and it's going to run for the next 2 weeks. This is the closest that the Division franchise gets to a zombie horde mode, so if you like that style of PvE, log on and activate your global modifiers. Complete the daily challenges, level up, and get loot along with GE stars to spend at the GE store. And Mitchell League is in its final week. I've just got to do 2 more missions and then I'm done. This one's been pretty easy. With all the delays for Season 2, the devs might be drip feeding us some info over the next few weeks. So to help you stay up to date with everything Division related, follow me everywhere, the links are in the description. So that's what's happening in Div 2 this week. Righto then, the vendors have now reset and I've done my usual whip around. Now this week the vendors are pretty stingy, but I've spotted a couple of items along with some super awesome mods that I reckon most players would want. Look, I get it. Full-length vendor reset videos aren't for everyone. Well, don't worry, I've got you covered. I do a 60-second vendor recap short. Subscribe to the channel and check out my YouTube Shorts tab every week. But for this video, we're going to quickly go over my top picks for the week and then we're going to have the full overview at the end. Do keep in mind though that the items that we mentioned today might not be everyone's cup of tea because we all know what the vendors are like.
Sometimes it may be good, sometimes it may be shit.
As always, I'm your no fuss vendor reset guy that's not going to fuck around and bullshit you or waste your time, so let's jump in and check it all out so you can get back to gaming. Kicking things off, we're going to start at the countdown vendor where we've got the boomstick, the percussive maintenance, and the darkness. The boomstick used to be awesome and it can still be viable, but the other 2 items are a meh for me, so I'm going to be passing. Roy at the Haven's got a sneaky deflector duration mod. This prolongs the duration of your drone, pretty self-explanatory. 7.5 is the max, so this one is pretty handy to have. At the White House, we've got a strategic alignment backpack. It's already got a skill tier and skill haste, so simply roll on some skill damage. And directly under that, we've got a tactical UMP that comes with Sadist. I've seen some pretty sweaty players, such as Beta Slaps, main this gun, and it looks like it works a treat. So I'm going to pick this one up and give it a go for myself. Your clan vendor this week's got a Nightwatcher mask. It's got 141k armor, roll that minor attribute to whatever you fancy. And just below that, we've got a previous raid only future chest piece. This one can't be any easier to max out for your healer builds. Simply roll repair skills to it. And right down the bottom of the list, in our mod section, we've got a 6.5% heal for your chem launcher. 7.5% is the max and they're so hard to come by. I've only recently got my hands on a 7.1%, so buy this one now. At the campus this week, we've got a designated hitter with max damage. In the past, I've got to admit I've completely disregarded this gun. A few weeks ago, it did pop up the vendors and I had a viewer say how good it was for your healer builds in PvE. Personally, I haven't tested it out, but I am definitely grabbing this one to give it a go. shooting on over to DZ West where we've got the Harmony. The rolls aren't anything special, this is just a nice gun to use on your skill builds. And in the mod section here, we've got an 8.5% shock resistance mod. St. Elmo's and shock rounds plague the Dark Zone. We all know and we all get it, it sucks. But evolve, elevate your gameplay and your builds and have a shock resistance build handy. You only need 86% shock resistance to be completely immune. And the last stop this week is going to be to DZ East for the Black Friday. It's not amazing, but this one rarely pops up, so pick it up if you need it. So, like it or not champions, those are my tasty pickle ticklers for this week. Look, there's probably plenty of other tasty items that I might have overlooked, so do make sure that you mention your top picks in the comments to help the rest of the community out. On screen now is today's targeted loot. Pause it, check it, and farm it. Make sure you do hang around and check out the full overview up next, and hey, if you spot a tasty buy for the week that I might have missed, mention it in the comments below to help everyone out. And like always, show your content creators your support, like, share, comment, and subscribe. All this kind of stuff really does help support myself and the channel. So that's going to wrap it up for this one, and I will catch you all in the next one. I'm Plum out.
Yes.